Nile TV. Today we'll be talking more about an initiative called Lebaladna Foundation, as more and more of the Egyptian youth seek to become engaged in the activities to change and develop the Egyptian society. Lebaladna is a development and a charitable foundation founded by a group of youth who are willing to improve our country through social work and community service. Lebaladna started building upon the individual efforts since the year 2006, engaging in small-scale charity activities until reaching a massive sustainable scale of impact, running 3 sustainable projects with solid business plans aiming to improve the education and the welfare of the population, in addition to holding more than 10 for charity and development activities and events all through the year. Today we have 3 members of the Lebaladna Foundation. Yusuf Kamal, on the left, in the middle is Ahmed Bikawi, and on the right is Veronica Adil. Thank you very much for being with us today on live.
Thank you so much.
Well, welcome, Libet. First of all, I'd like to ask, when was Lebaladna Foundation established?
Lebaladna Foundation was established in 2006. It started production. It was built by the arms of youth, people who felt that they need to help the country, and they had the resources, so they started from the scratch, from very small scale. Like in Ramadan, they used to distribute around 20 meals per day. Until they eventually, like last Ramadan, we had the ability, thank God, alhamdulillah, that we could distribute 2,000 meals iftar in last Ramadan, and 2,000 meals per day in Suhoor as well. Also, we have the projects where we teach the children, eliminating illiteracy for adults, and we have education for children, and we have education for orphans. Yeah, we have plus the events like we have parades, like going in the streets and make people laugh and smile, make women actually. And we have it concentrated on the women. We have it concentrated in big events such as 6th of October day, like 2 days ago we had this parade to make people happy, celebrate this victory.
Yes, exactly. So Ahmed Bikawi,
Yes,
in
okay.
the center here, we have spoken about Ramadan and Al-Eid afterwards, and the activities of Lebaladna Foundation that you have done in the past 2 weeks or 2 months. So what about the 6th of October World Victory? How would you commemorate the 42nd anniversary of the victory, and what about the parade that he just talked about?
Actually, the parade was in Sheikh Zayed city, and it was concerned that we want to deliver a message that we should be proud of this victory. We should feel happy and develop in this country. So that's why we made this parade, to encourage people to join, to act in this country, to have the desire to develop in this country.
Did you target the children more in such a parade to be growing the sense of confidence and the sense of nationalism?
The sense of commitment. We were targeting the sense of commitment and sense of belonging to the country of the children. The child should believe that he belongs to his country, and that his development will impact on his family and his country.
So what about the reaction of the children?
Actually, they were very supportive, and they acted. They felt so happy that we are encouraging them to join this parade, and actually they felt proud they belong to this country.
Yes.
Now, as a youth, the 6th of October war, not all of you have lived that time, so how do you feel about it?
Actually, we feel proud.
Yeah.
This is a big victory that not only belongs to Egypt, it belongs to the Arab world. That's why that we feel all our generation feel that they lived this period, although we are all of us 20 the 20s. That's why we feel proud.
Yeah, moreover, taking this piece of land, this magical heaven-like piece of land there. I don't know if you went there to this place.
Yeah, we've been there.
It is amazing. Like, I wouldn't imagine Egypt without the Red Sea and the beauty of this place. So thank God that we could win in this war.
Yes, so Veronica Adil, what about the initiative, the foundation? How did you join the foundation, and what are the main reasons that made you join such a foundation, Lebaladna?
Well, I joined Lebaladna in my first semester in the college, and I wanted to develop myself from our country. and that's the main reason why I joined Lebaladna. I wanted to make the people happy. Charity comes first, and development comes second. That's it.
Yeah, so you wanted to develop your country, your society, and you wanted to make people happy. But what about you? How did it develop you? Foundation develop
Yes,
you?
actually they made many soft skills. They learned us many soft skills. I learned. I got my experience. I gained my experience.
Now, I'd like also to ask you about your initiative, Pull the Threads. Would you talk to us more about it?
Okay, this is our newest campaign that we decided upon launching it in the 6th of October. This campaign actually says that pull the thread and then everything will come. From the manpower, from the good deeds, from the new campaign, from
Like
helping.
the domino effect.
Yes, the domino effect, exactly. Yeah, so it has like four themes. The first theme is شيء الأبد مش عيب. So don't do it.
It's not a taboo.
Now,
It is not a taboo.
yeah, it is not a taboo. Yeah, like مش عيب helping your mother at home and just don't go to her friends. مش عيب
Trying to change some values.
Yeah,
Some wrong values in
yeah,
society.
it's an awareness campaign. Yeah.
Yes.
مش عيب to defend her when she's getting harassed. To defend her when she's getting harassed in the streets. This is a campaign, and we have another campaign theme in this campaign called بطل or stop. For instance, you might want to stop insulting or swearing. You might want to stop doing lots of stuff. We also have this theme, which is ضريبة الخير. I don't know it in English. Okay, this is ضريبة الخير.
Tax of goodness.
Price of being good?
We have this quote or this thing. Our vision in Lebaladna is a life worth giving, is a life worth living. This is why everything is towards goes towards the good deeds. So, for instance, in this theme, ضريبة الخير, whenever you buy a new shirt and put it in the closet, just remove the old one and distribute it, right? ضريبة الخير, when you go with your friends in a cafe and have to pay the check, you might want to pay more £5 and then collect them and use them in something valuable, right? So it's a campaign, awareness campaign / recruitment campaign. We're opening our doors to welcome new members. New members equals new volunteers, new experiences, new ideas. Like everything comes from ideas or projects. It comes from the people, right? So as long as we have new members, qualified members, those are the essence of the foundation.
Or an initiative to adjust personal behavior and be better.
Exactly.
You have other initiatives. One of them is also eliminating illiteracy among children. So how is that initiative going?
This initiative goes like, unfortunately, in Egypt, people, children don't get well educated. They usually either leave the school to work or just do it for living. Okay. So we have two tracks in this project, either to give like private lessons, of course for free with the volunteers. They go there to the children, either children or orphans, to study with them and help them in their studies, either math, English, whatever they take. The other track is the people who are not in school. We give them like workshops and start working with them. We have this vision. Especially for the orphans. Not because he's an orphan, he have to be omitted from everything that normal people have. For instance, seeing the world. Okay, we thought of how would an orphan see the world. Okay, we thought of getting the world to him. How would we do this? There is a foundation called ISEC that has that do with student exchange. So we decided to do this project. We're bringing the interns. Chinese, Mexican, Brazilians, Italian, from everywhere, to come there and then show them their country, speak to them. Sometimes children touch the Chinese, for instance, like he's a Chinese, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so it gives them
to discover him.
Yeah, discover him, yes, and everything. So, but in a decent way, of course. So this gives them a good exposure from this extracurricular activities or extracurricular project, As well as the creative thinking and ethics, yeah, stuff like that.
Yes, so the theme of October here in Egypt, of course, is the 42nd anniversary of the 6th of October war victory against Israel. Yusuf spoke about Sinai, how beautiful is Sinai, the shores, the beaches, the sand, everything that is beautiful, of course. Did you go to Sinai before? How would you imagine if Sinai was still occupied by the Israelis till now?
I think we will feel like we are lost. You are losing a piece of your land. There's no more defeat or the sense of being defeated is the worst feeling I think a youth could feel, a teenager. Yes.
Now I'd like to return back to talking about your foundation. Now, do you find that youth are really encouraged and enthusiastic about joining the foundation? Do you find a lot of enrollments to join in?
Actually, personally, I do believe that every individual has got this part in his life or in his character or his personality that want to give, that want to be productive. And I do believe that everyone has got the talent, but we have to explore it. So we decided that we have to be not task-oriented, but manpower-oriented. So we have this program in the HR department to know how to extract the beauty in every individual we have. This is how we tackle people. Anyone could join. Anyone could have the ability to develop, to give. Like for instance, in Ramadan, this incident happened with me personally. There was this girl. She was like 13 years old, and I told her, you must not go with us into the distribution in the slums. She was like, I will go there even if I was gonna sit in the trunk. I will have to go there because this is the type of development or experience we deliver to our members. We give them a valuable thing and they come for it like running or something.
Yes, Veronica, so what about the motivation that you have to have upon working with such a foundation? You are a member of the foundation. How do you keep yourself motivated to be going and working with the foundation and volunteering in every event?
I always go to the meetings, and our head Joe keep us proud of being a member in Lebaladna. And this makes me makes me always motivating. I want to do something. I want to motivate. I want to develop my society, and this is why I joined Lebaladna.
Now, when you go to these unprivileged areas, what's the reaction of the people, and how do you react with them?
They have different types of reactions. Like for instance, once we went there to distribute with Chinese people, they were with the same project. Okay. Once we arrived to the place, they kept singing "Singat Andina." China just came to us. It was, I swear, yeah. Small children, adults, they were very happy to see those people trying to help. Some other people might be somehow offensive that we come here to give them to help them. Yeah, it might hurt them by one or another, especially when we have photo shoots. Even if we have photo shoots that might showcase what we're doing to bring sponsors, to bring money, to be able to give more. So we keep handling them and telling them that it's for their own benefit. And most of the time, the people there are very welcoming, and they give us breakfast in Ramadan to eat with them, and they are very hospitable. Yeah.
Yes. Ahmed Nika, what about you? Are you a founding member of the foundation, or did you join them?
I joined them the last year. I was a volunteer in the Ramadan project, and then I started to think, why don't I develop in this foundation? Why don't I act in this foundation as a member? That's why I submitted the application, I think 9 months ago, and then I developed in the foundation. I began shifting from position to another until I reached to this position. Yeah.
Who convinced you in the first place to be joining the foundation, Lebaladna?
A person, or what do you mean?
Person, a reason.
The reason, the spirit, the huge spirit they have in the Ramadan project. Very organized project. They have the sense of commitment to the country, the sense of desire to develop. That's the main reason I joined this foundation.
Yusuf Kamal, I saw you wearing a cap, a beret.
Yeah.
Beret, yes?
Yeah.
Coming in here.
Yeah.
Why was that?
I just came from the army right now. I do my service in Dahshur, so I just came from Dahshur right now. Yeah, this is the beauty of our foundation. We have all the ages, all the categories. Like we have, this is a girl in 13 years old in the school. We have the main founder, 31 years old. So we have all this gap full of people who are
You're
full of,
connected with the same goals and the same reasons.
yeah, and the same enthusiasm to help. Yani look around, like you have chosen this amazing spot. Our country is really beautiful, but it needs people to help it, to let it grow. So this is what we're trying to do.
So what did the armed forces make you learn or teach you
Yeah,
that made you work upon being better in Lebaladna Foundation?
discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah, discipline. Yeah, this is the biggest thing. Like I told them, I'm sorry, I have to go right now. I'm gonna be on Nile TV, guys. Yeah, they were very happy and told us, do it. Thank you, Sol Hassan, for letting me do this. I told them I'm gonna say his name. I'm sorry. Yeah, but they are very disciplined and they teach soldiers how to be productive and teamwork. Like the army is very big and they have many tasks. They teach us to take care of the least detail of any task, and this is what I'm trying to submit or deliver to the foundation. Yeah.
Now, for the foundation itself, do you feel that it's being challenged? It's very difficult to operate?
Operations in Egypt might be a little bit hard from the تصاريح, what is that?
The pyramids?
Yeah, permits. If you want to do some project in a slum, or we would like to do a parade in the streets, sometimes they need the permits, they need the papers. But whenever the people concerned know our cause, everything is getting easier.
So they
Yeah.
they pave the way for you, and
Yeah.
everything's
People are
happens.
very helpful when it comes to charity and development.
Yeah. What about one of your most memorable moments?
Okay, I have this moment. I was like walking in a slum called Stabla Antar, with the main founder. He's called Hosni Shahawi. We left the group and then started to go like in very random places, having the bags that we're going to distribute. It was iftar. Then we knocked the door on a very random apartment. The woman came out and we gave her the food, and she started to tell us, the other guy started to tell us that she has two children, two women, two girls that wants to get married. And then the Hosni just told her they will get married on my expenses. This butterfly effect, this moment just happened to this woman. You cannot imagine the happiness in her eyes. This is how it feels like. Just do it. اعمل خير والمي بحر. You can say this, yeah.
This is the main reason that you are joining such a foundation,
Yeah.
and founded such a foundation.
Yeah, helping people that you don't know. This
And
is
6, yes, Yusuf Kamal, Ahmed Mikawi, and Veronica Adel. Thank you very much for being with us today on Nile Cruise.
Thank you.
And the best of luck for Lebaladna.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
The best of luck to you all. Well, now it's time to view the following report, and we'll be back, so stay tuned with us.